Okay, we finished the rival guild. Should be going somewhere. I think I was planning to go outside the city. I'm not sure we will. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, I don't think we will. Because we started the game looking for a group, we skipped a lot of natural progress. I think I'd like to go back to that. One is walking promenade. Right at the first one. I think there was a quest there.
And later I'll split your gut open.
Yes?
For the glory of Arm!
Glory of Arm.
It shall be.
We don't seem to have anything to steal. This sucks. Fire Shield Red. Fire Shield Blue seems to be fairly rare. Red you can get almost everywhere, but blue not so much.
Yeah, aye, the dwarf will not do it. Fine.
Black guards. Huh.
I'll
What is
best
this
be
then?
paid well for this.
What is my task?
Traps. I doubt that there's a cat here
Consider
after
it
all.
done.
Have killed for less.
Doesn't this look like a
On my honor.
fairly
I will
unremarkable
do my
house?
best.
Barker, it'd be neither decision I'd make.
What do you require? Yes.
Yeah, I think we found a house that is pointless. Yeah, potion of heroism, it's a nice thing to have, but it
Lucky.
doesn't
Do
make
as you
this
tell,
place a
but
worthwhile place to visit.
I'll best be paid
Yes.
well for this.
Leave me be.
Okay,
Be quick with it.
Walking's Promenade. We need to buy the robe for
Aye, that
Edwin
be
anyway.
sounding right.
So if we can afford it, that would be great. If we can't, we have almost 40,000. Surely we can afford the robe. Surely. Ah, yes. Let's look at our quests a little bit. Shadow Thieves, Shadow Thieves, Shadow Thieves, Shadow Thieves. Montran. Kidnappers, Kidnappers, Kidnappers. Indak slaves. There's Sarls. Yeah, lithium.
Aye, I'll do as you wish. For
Go
now.
talk to Sir Sarles. Did we go talk to him already? Yeah, I don't recall.
And later I'll split your gut open.
I'm walking because we haven't been in the government district all that much, so we might encounter something here. What is this?
What is my task? Very well.
What do you want, groundling?
Goes far from the other side. Okay, I'm gonna jump here. Yeah, we have not been here.
Aye, the dwarf will bloody
Sir
do it.
Sarles was supposed to be in the East of the state. I'm taking it now because we do need to talk to the ore merchant during this quest and aids into promenade.
Fine.
You need something, stranger?
Yes, sir. May I be of some assistance to you? Have you business with the Yestevs? Not with them as such. I had heard that an artist Sarles was here. Sir Sarles is the quest at the moment. No doubt you are from some church or another. You are expected. Try not to track your dirt about too much. Or Yistev and Lady Yistev.
Who is it? Might I ask why you have disturbed my meditations?
My creative muse must be gently awakened, and your sobbing about is simply not conducive to this. I apologize, but I have come to request your talent on a commissioned artwork. Ah, yes. One of those bloody churches sent you, didn't they? Must be, because everyone else understands the word no. Which one are you from? L. His ever-seeing eyes wishes to gaze upon your artwork. And your offer is the same as others, gold and the satisfaction of serving the one true whatever. Yes, you will be gaining the favor of a powerful faith. I have the favor of every mincing noble in the city now. What do I need the backing of a church for? Such institutions demand much of a person.
What I really need is to work in the medium of my choice, pure illithium.
Anything less is an insult to my skill, and that is all I require. Yeah, and I will find what you need. Perhaps I can get some from the ore merchant. I recall the name of one that was referred to me on my last visit. Shirlea was her name, I believe. Speak with her. She has exotics occasionally. Try to promenade. Now go. I will work for whatever church acquires the necessary materials. If not yours, then another. 200 pounds of lithium, or I go back to enjoying my holiday. If only there were a way to enslave the little peasant's mind, this would go so much easier. I've half a mind to seal his mouth permanently. Lithium is a rare metal, rarer than teats on a bull. I've heard of ways to make a copy of the metal, an alloy if you will. Perhaps we can look into that, Aye, maybe we can, Corgan, maybe we can. I'm certainly not going to waste lithium on that fool.
A best be
Not
paid
particularly.
I've
well
told a
for
little about
this.
this ball of yours, but I am unfamiliar with him. Among the drow, we are taught nothing of other gods, and little enough about our own gods, beyond Lolth.
Oh, ball of yours. The drow have other gods besides Lolth. Yes, gods like Gonadal and Vyron hold some power, but Lolth is the strongest by far, and forbids even their mention. So why did you not turn to one of them instead of Shar? Night Singer is mistress of dark and loss. I was born of darkness, I have lost much. My faith, my home, Shar has returned much. I'm grateful to her. You speak as if you miss the Underdark. It is difficult to describe. The Underdark is a place of great evil and danger, but is also beauty and wonder. Would you like me to tell you of it? Certainly. Deep Drow is inelegant when discussing beauty, but has 70 words for cruel. Few of my sisters prize the sights of our dark world, but I ache for them each night. The undersea of Laratrak, for example, defies words. To sail across takes 2 days, Luent to Linoin, east-west, 3 days, Treason to Werneth, north to south. Massive stalactites overhead shimmer from the bloodless pallor of Lichen, and as you sail, a bleak dead world flows beneath, the underground of blind fish and fallen deities. I remember also the crystal spires of Ustalat, a pinnacle of architecture, living crystal pruned and gardened with gems and a master jeweler's care. It spoke of defiance. But these images pale before memories of the Spider Queen, and the worship I began so young. Beauty is difficult to find in the blood that I let flow in her name. I thought you enjoyed killing when you worship love. Do not be a fool. I enjoyed it very well enough. I killed for sport and necessity, but I took no pleasure in sacrifice solely to satiate her endless desire. And I was but a child when I began. I was taken from my mother, brought to the temple, and attended to by the priestesses who adorned me with the black robes. They took me to the Orlengins, the sacrificial altar, where a surfacer screamed in agony, and for the pleasure of love I was given a spider dagger to end his life. This human was but a Kolgabus to me, but it felt wrong. He was bare and chained, helpless. His tears ran freely as he begged for mercy in his unfamiliar tongue. But the matron mothers were there to judge. Obedience was required. Hesitation was death. Must be done, and in a manner that would please Lolth. Cold, clean, and final. He screamed as the blade entered, and spit blood when I punctured his lungs. To the delight of the matron mothers, I pulled his heart out, still beating. There were many sacrifices. I sacrificed many, drow and surfacer both. The ichor flowed freely to fill Lolth's insatiable rage. The caverns are red in my mind. Their beauty is bloodied and a callous joke. It is the drow way, but that is behind me now. Let us continue our travels through. Okay, this is good. We get to Viconia to tell us things, open up. I'd like that sort of line to go on for some time before leaving, going after Iman. But we still have a lot of Windspear Hills entirely, Umara Hills. Not sure if we're gonna do both. We might. Yeah, I'm not sure how it will go. In many ways, it's a huge benefit to you because the content here is. It in no way requires the higher levels you can reach in this game, but the extra experience and levels you might get from there might make a significant difference afterwards. Because certain abilities, for example, animate dead, yeah, group of bandits, it summons those weak skeletons up to level 14, but when you reach to 15th level it summons skeleton warriors, which are more than up to the task of wiping out these type of groups, for example.
On my honor.
So,
Done.
because they're no longer vulnerable to normal weapons, they're fairly good warriors to have a decent amount of hit points. So, reaching those all-important thresholds can make a huge difference.
What do you require?
Let's see what your
As
guts
you
be looking like.
More importantly, reaching them as early as possible.
Eh?
Take care of the budding mage.
What is it now? If I'm even hand to hand, I am
Mark your orders already.
To battle and
but
victory!
every second I am in this fort.
To battle and victory!
Your worthless lives end here!
Half killed for less.
A little bit of gold and that's it. I think we're gonna get a pretty standard set of spells too. But these guys, yeah, are pretty much worthless.
It'd be near the decision I'd make.
Okay, we'll meet up with the ore merchant first. I want that business solved before doing anything else. And we'll go to buy the ropes before I forget about that. I think that's basically the item that Edwin will be wearing till the end of the game. It's just the ability to improve your casting speed is just so significant to a pure caster that I can't see us finding anything better.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
You interested in a bulk purchase of ore? I've got fine prices for masonry as well, and crafters that can build you everything from arches to overhangs. I will need a lithium for Sir Charles. How much would 200 pounds be worth? 200 pounds? He's mad! Raving out of his mind! So... I'm taking it you don't have that much in stock. You don't know what is involved in getting lithium. I have an agreement with a rather special source, but there's only so much I'm allowed to take. 50 pounds a season at most. Yeah, I don't have that kind of time. Hold on. It's difficult, but not impossible. There are two options for you as far as I can see. You can go to my source and try and fly the extra out of him, or you can use a substitute. What's the source? He may see reason, but I will require a compensation for revealing him to you. If word got out who and where my source was, I would be out of business. Make it worth my while. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, Helm will look on you favorably. That'll do. I don't have a lot of charisma. We've tried a few times these things and always we failed to convince or lie or whatever. So I'm just going to pay her the thousands she's asking for. His name is Unger Hildark. He stays at the Copper Coronet when he's in town. Don't get him mad, will you? He's had enough of a race just coming here. He's Duergar. Where does a dwarf of such evil nature find sanctuary now? The woman just told you, you dumbass. That's the copper coronet, of course. It hides worse than him within. Besides, they have to eat too, you know. Nothing wrong with a mutually beneficial trading agreement. He's in disguise. His kind doesn't look all that different, and as long as he's left alone, he's fine. Not a bad guy once you get to know him. You go talk to him. Tell him I sent you. Maybe he'll let you pull a little more lithium out of him than I can. It won't be cheap, though. What about the substitute? For all his pomp and balderdash, Sir Sars wouldn't know quality materials if you beat him over the head with them. Now that's a fine image, eh? Enough of that. Anyway, I would wager that a derivative of lithium would serve just as well. Pure lithium is quite rare, and an alloy could be fashioned at a reasonable rate. Okay, can you fashion this alloy? I will require some measure of a coin for the service. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get 200 pounds of the alloy together and you can pick it up tomorrow. You just be sure you have 200 gold ready. You'll agree that the price is very reasonable. Alloy requires very little lithium, so it is quite inexpensive. Fine. I'll return tomorrow. I'll be here in a day, and that does mean in a game day. You do have to wait it though, so it's not something we'll finish up right now. But it's something we will leave cooking there. Cooking in the background. Now, where is my robe? Are you selling me potion container?
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Who the hell sells them? Pretty sure we visited all the shops here, and I see no one sell potion containers. We really could use one at this point.
I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins of it.
Greetings, good customer. A pearl for you.
Yeah. We could buy other items too. Rope of Vecna, 30,000, but I think it's worth every penny. Yeah. We had a crappy. This armor class slightly improved, but spellcasting speed increased by 4. 10% magic resistance is nice, but not all that meaningful. Yeah. It's a huge boost for Edwin. It really is.
Ribald Bardaman at your service.
There's still a downtime between each casting. Basically, you can cast a single spell in a round. So even if you can trigger the spell fast, you can't cast the next one until the round has changed. So in that sense, it doesn't allow us to cast anything more. What it allows us to do, it'll especially help with the long spells that can take up to a round to even cast in the first place. Or if it's like the spell casting speed is something like 3, 4, it'll make those spells instant. So again, we're a lot less vulnerable while casting, and we can strike them a lot sooner earlier. So it's
For the glory of Arm!
a real advantage. All this tent has been closed off for your own safety, citizen. The circus has been closed until this matter is resolved. Okay, I'd like to go inside and check it out for myself. I'm sorry, citizen, but I'll not add you to my list of problems. We've lost a whole garrison squad in this tent, and I doubt you will do any better. What's wrong with it? We're not exactly sure. There's no problem until a show was scheduled earlier in the morning. Apparently the show began well enough and then something occurred. Nobody has come out of the tent who went in for the show, and everyone we have sent in to investigate has not come out either. Foul magic is no doubt involved here. We're waiting for the cowled wizards to arrive. They will be able to solve this, I'm sure. I can handle myself. Perhaps I can solve this problem for you. Very well. I'll not stop you if you wish to risk yourself, citizen. You were warned. Well, I was indeed. So. Yeah, I don't think we're in the tent anymore.
Jacques.
Few basic precautions.
What gives? I've killed for less.
Genie. I see a wayfarer has come to amuse Kala. You must answer a riddle naturally, ere I will allow you to pass this bridge. Are you ready to hear it? I don't want to ask more information about him. Not really, it's a genie. Well, see if he's willing to tell. Who is this Kala before I play any of your games? You dumbass. Okay, ask your question. Excellent. A princess is as old as the prince will be. When the princess is twice as old as the prince was when the prince's age was half the sum of their parable. Ah, fudging fudge-knucker. Ah, bloody hell. Again, this is the worst kind of riddle. First of all, I bet someone who's naturally speaks English, that's their first language, even for them, I bet sort of unwinding this terrible, terrible sentence is sort of troublesome. So it's problem solving in a sense, but it's problem with understanding what you're being said to in the first place. Not that there's not that you easily understand what's being said, but there's some kind of puzzle you have to figure out. This is trying to make out what you're being said in the first place. It's sort of a puzzle, but it's basically bad language. It's an intentionally awkward and badly written sentence. I'm sure it's technically absolutely correct, but it's written in a way that it doesn't unwind easily. So it's badly written, basically. Okay, let's give it a try. I think our salvation is the fact that there's only 4 options to choose from. So we don't need to... We already know the possible answers. There are 20, 30... Prince is either 20, 30 or 40. And the princess is either 20, 30 or 40. So those are the only options. We don't have to try to figure this mess out for all possible number combinations. There are just 3 options for each. And it seems there's 2 where the prince is older and 2 where the princess is older. So if you manage to figure out which one is supposed to be older than the other, you only have 2 options really to try. So let's see. The princess is as old as the prince will be. So the princess is older. So we have 2 options really, I suppose. Prince is 30, princess is 40, prince is 20, princess is 30. Twice as old as the prince was when the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. You can't do it like this. It's basically written in the wrong order. I think it'll unlock better if we do it in the exact opposite order, meaning start from the rear. It would be a simple matter of just testing these out, but okay, let's try it the other way. There are a few parts to this. That the princess is as old as the prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince. Princess's age was half the sum of their present age. So we have two options, and their present age is either 50 or 70, which means half. Princess' age was half the sum of their present age. So when the princess's age was either 25 or 30. Now we have something to stand on. Okay, first part. When the princess's age was half the sum of their present age. When the princess's age was either 25 or 30. Princess is as old as the prince will be. And the princess is twice as old as the prince was. So at this point the prince was younger, definitely, and either 10 years younger. So either 15 or 20. Princess is as old as the princess is. Prince will be when the princess is twice as old as the prince was. Twice as old as the prince was. So either 30 or 40. And again, we don't have to go so far back, so we're basically cutting it at the end and tracing it backwards. Princess is as old as the prince will be. So the princess's current age is the same as the princess age will be when the princess is either 30. Probably that cannot be the case. So when princess is 40, prince has to be when the princess is 40, the princess age is 30, so the princess is 30. What? Is it this way then? Wait. So okay, I'm getting a little bit confused here again. I hate the sentence structure. Yeah, I need to recheck something. Princess's age was half the sum of their present age. Yeah, that's that. And at that moment was Princess age. Princess is twice as old as the prince was. Okay, then we doubled that. That point. I calculate something wrong. Ah, yes I did. Yes I did. Yes I did. That'll explain it. Yep, 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 yep. Ah, yeah. Agile and quick minds. Quick is not the word. It's actually a fairly simple calculation, but trying to figure out what it's actually saying there, that's a problem. I think if you try to go from this end, it's yeah, it's just better to just chop it into little pieces and try to figure them out and just proceed backwards to the start. Ah, 20,000 experience. Totally not worth it. The logical thing would be to basically just see which two are even possible and then just try both. It would have saved a lot of time. A lot of aggravation too. The stall structure would barely fit inside the promenade, never mind within the tent you just entered.
Who are you? Oh, whoever you are, you must flee this place at once. He's killed everyone else who has come into this place. Almost. Oh, please run.
A lady ogre. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until I get an explanation. Oh, I hope you don't end up like the others, but alright. My name is Airy. I work in the circus with my Uncle Quail. I don't know exactly what happened. Everything changed a few days ago. Everything became chaos and turned into what you see here. Although it all isn't real, it's an illusion. The minions, they all say they serve Kayla, so I know he's behind all of this. He's an illusionist in the circus, but I don't understand how he was able to do all of this. He must be stopped before he hurts any more people. Please, if you release me from my chains, I can help you stop him. Why can I not just dispel the illusion? I don't know. I tried earlier. When this first happened, Kayla's spells are too powerful somehow. He's never been that good, though, so I don't know what he's done. If you free me, though, together we can find out and stop him, and hopefully rescue my Uncle Quail. So how would I go releasing you then? You need the key to these chains, but it won't look like a key. There are a couple of commoners in the north side of this chamber. Don't be fooled by the illusion, though. They're monsters. They have a sword, which is actually my key. If you get it wrong, then I can remove the chain and regain my normal form. But please be careful. You can't trust anything you see here. Well, I'm not trusting you then either.
Aye, that be sounding right.
But let's see what else we can do. She's not attacking us. She has a very odd voice for an ogre, so what she's saying is at least should be considered seriously. Yeah, we need to be careful who to engage here.
I am a simple woman.
Spider Woman. Please don't hurt me. Oh, what am I to do? Who exactly are you? My name's Hannah. I came to the circus with my son, although he didn't come into the tent with me. Oh, please help me. So, what can you tell me about what's going on? Oh, I don't know. All I know is that I came into the tent to watch the performance. A gnome came to the stage and began to perform some kind of magic act. It was quite silly. It was obvious that whatever the gnome was trying to do wasn't working. His magic fizzled and everyone started laughing. I thought it was part of the act, so I laughed too. And then everything began changing. People started transforming into creatures and then back into themselves. The world shifted somehow, and I felt so sick and horrified. I think I passed out, and I woke up. I had been turning into this monstrosity. I don't know what to do. My son didn't come into the tent with me, and I'm frightened to think of what may have happened to him. Okay. Who are these peasants there? They're not people. They're vicious and dangerous. I've seen them kill people. You must stop them. You know where this Kayla is? No, I don't. But that woman over there seems to know something about him. Perhaps if you talk to her. Fine. Do be careful of those peasants. Peasant 1, Peasant 2. We can talk to them too. Oh, they're attacking us already. Yeah, we're taking them down. Self-defense and all that. Okay, they're orcs.
Blood and glory! Now you die!
Ogre sword. What is that? A pleasure slave. Well, if you're going to create an illusionary world, you might as well go all the way, not hold back.
You had the key, or rather, the sword. Please give it to me, and I can be rid of this illusionary form at last.
I thank you for your trust. This sword, it is actually a key that unlocks the chain that powers my horrible illusion.
My hands, my skin, it's real again. Oh, thank you, Beovar. Oh, we must find Quail and stop Kala before he does any more harm.
Aerie is a companion that could join up. We might take her. She's a mage cleric. She has zero chance of having a future in this group. It's not a matter of whether I like her or not. I think she's going to conflict with one of the members so hardly that she's basically will be driven to a position where we have to decide who leaves from the group. She might be. She has an impossible class combination, I think. At least for her type, normally. So, was it cleric mage, something like that? It might be possible for certain classes, but usually elves would not be one of them. So we want her to join up. Might as well. We're looking for temporary companions, so join up. You would let me join you? All right. Come, let's find Quail. Who knows what they've done to him? Yeah, lawful good elven female. Clerical mage. I think that's a gnome thing. They might be able to be clerical mages, but no one else is. It's a very good combination. Very powerful one. I don't see any point in going through the east. Ooh. I might as well pick something. Not that'll make any kind of real difference, but
Be quick with it. I'll do as you wish.
it's your
Now,
equipment. I'm certainly not giving her anything. You could use a leather, yeah, heavier armor. Skill.
I am here to serve.
Yeah, doesn't pleasure slave sounds very unemotional. Welcome, Lord, to Kayla's realm. Be thee not of impure mind, for surely Lord Kayla shall destroy thee. Be thee not of impure heart, for thou wilt surely destroy thyself. Kayla is the one ruler, the one true being. I came to see the circus, not some half-dressed tart spotting dire warnings. The circus is no more. Kayla's power has removed its baneful influence. Question not Lord Kayla, mortal. So, where can I find this Kayla? Worry not, Lord, for Kayla has already found thee. Continue on thy path, and if thee should find favour in Kayla's eyes, then thou shalt surely be granted an audience. Werewolves, shadows.
let's see
My
what your
spells
guts
would
been
serve
looking
better.
like.
This weapon is useless.
A solid hit.
Did we take damage from it? 60. Yeah, we're definitely taking damage from that.
Yes, it shall be.
What do you want, groundling?
Yeah, they're illusions.
Now you die!
Thing about them is, as long as you ignore them, I don't think they can do
And
damage to
later
you.
I'll
But
split
if
your
you
sucker.
sort of acknowledge them as hostiles for even a second, they'll turn real, in a sense that they can harm you.
Let's see what your
solid
guts
hit.
been looking like.
Also, if you notice the illusions in any form, you can
I'll
just...
hurt you if I have to.
Even hand to hand, I am dangerous.
Yeah. Faster than Chick-Tika Fast Paws.
Me axe
Doesn't really
guy.
make much of
The
a
dwarf
difference
will
to us,
let
we
me
can
do it.
just hack them to pieces, illusion or not.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Oh my!
Oh my! Yeah, Eri is a fairly, not just lawful evil, but very innocent.
My spells would
I don't
serve
like the
better.
looks of this.
This weapon is useless.
She's basically been living all her life with her uncle in the circus, so she hasn't really been on the outside, and she's had a few terrible experiences when she's been young. So they've sort of left their marks on her. We could feed her some spells. The experience out of that. I don't think so though. Although, why not? Chances for us getting additional mages at the permanent mages are pretty much zero, so why not? Why not? It's definitely these spells we don't really care about. Try to learn as many as you can. She is multi-class, so she will not have a specialization. Yeah, we can learn that. That's what I thought. Not sure. 3 more spells. Yeah, we can't even learn some of these even if we wanted to, so they really serve no purpose. Naturally, the spells themselves could be useful, so there are certain scrolls that we will never ever in a million years even try to teach certain people, because they're too valuable. None of these are. They're trash, we've gotten multiple times earlier. It's a decent amount of experience you can get. Basically doing nothing new. Tens of thousands of experience points. Yeah, we've got all this. Contingency. Okay. Not too bad. We still have to rescue Imon, so chance to use up those. Yep. Nice list of experience. Certainly tens of thousands. So thank you, Eri, for contributing the genie again. Congratulations, Tool. Kayla is most amused by your progress. You may yet leave as long as you continue to provide such entertainment. Are you ready to proceed? Fine, I'm ready. You do show some courage. Go on.
Ah, my beast, you have led them here nicely.
So, Kayla. What? I'm not.
You're not what? You're not my beast? Oh, but you are. All of you are, don't you see?
What? What have you done to my Uncle Quail? Little Eri, is that you? I've no eyes, no eyes. Be careful, Thule. Some of these beasts are real and some are illusions. There's no way to tell until they hit you.
Yes, it's a regular three-ring circus, isn't it, my beasts? Now go ahead and tear each other apart.
Whale is the slime puppet. Kayla is the ogre. Shadows are real, werewolves are not. That should be simple enough.
My spells would serve better. This weapon is useless.
Let's see what you're good.
My weapon does nothing.
A skull breaker.
Yeah, he's not all that great. He should be going down fairly quickly.
A skull breaker.
No! This isn't what was supposed to happen. This isn't what was promised to me. I have planned this for too long, only to have my plans shattered by some inbred northern adventurers. I just wanted to be respected. You've killed me, destroyed Kala with your misplaced morals and beastly greed for adventure.
What has passed here, gnome? You replaced the circus with your own personal playground. You fool! You truly know nothing. I'm Kayla, an illusionist. I was made a clown mage for the pleasure of the tall folk, but I bided my time and I was promised a world I could rule. In Amn, a mage is a criminal, and a gnome is a spectacle. In this tent, in my world, Kayla was the master, where none would dare to laugh. What of the circus employees, Kayla? What have you done with all those that have disappeared into the tent? Indifference killed those fools from the circus. I treat them in death, as they were to me in life. A gnome gets no respect. I just wanted people to look up to me, all that I have done. What a beautiful little man. Everyone did laugh at him, but they didn't deserve to die. I just can't hate him despite all he's done.
Uncle Quail, you're okay.
I knew Kayla would trip over himself eventually. Just pleased he despised me enough to play with me rather than dispose of me like some of the others. Oh, Quail, what would I ever do without you? I think you need to find out, my dear. I've taught you everything I can. It's time, Mary. Time for you to learn the rest on your own. You are the wisest and smartest and kindest man I'll ever know. I wasn't always, my dear. You changed that, Harry, but I can't keep you here for myself forever. Whale is a gigantic prick in Baldur's Gate 1. I think he's someone who thinks he's a super genius, and he's constantly going on how smart he is and putting others down. So this quail is definitely very different from the quail from the Baldur's Gate 1, and I'm pretty sure it's the same one. It fits the... He was, I think, mage cleric combination multi-classing character, so it's probably the same character. Oh, Quail, I would miss you. Then you shall have to come and visit me from time to time and tell me what you've learned. Go with my blessing, girl. All right, take care of the circus while I'm away. Oh, don't worry about me. If you find happiness, maybe the pain of losing your wings will be lessened. Nothing would please me more. Be well, my Airy.
I best be paid well for
So
this.
she's part of my team now, is she? This isn't gonna last long, that's for sure. Ooh, this looks interesting. +3 versus piercing weapons. Charisma raised to 18, charm person once per day. Okay, who gets it? You get it. 18 charisma. Edwin could use it. It just to so it doesn't take my inventory space. Guess we'll continue on with Eri. She will not be with us for long. The character interaction between a group of 4 evil bastards and a lawful good, that's not gonna end well. Anything else for us to do? I don't think there's... Ooh, there might be something.
I've killed for less.
Yep, I know.
Psst. Eddie. Edwin! You scared me. Imagine that. Oh, you wouldn't believe how silly you look. Now, what do you want?
You are a wizard and a healer. Can you not peel this fretted skin? She has driven me to it. I will debase myself if I must. Please, Harry, I'm on my knees. No, you're not. You're standing just like the rest of us. And honestly, what is there to heal? Next time, you'll be more careful how you word your wishes, won't you? Blasted Nithari's sense of humor. No doubt this is why they all went extinct so long ago. Shut up, I say.
Mithra's Inn. Yeah, there's 2 inns here that we haven't even visited once. But we're not going to rest here now. That's not why I'm here.
It'd be near the decision I'd make.
I think this is a high-class tavern, basically.
I will all. Labor will help.
Lady Lasala.
Stand where you're at, peasant.
Why must this inn always be crowded with brainless debutantes? Have you seen Alicia?
Who's Alicia?
Alicia is the daughter of Baroness Palater. See how she falls over Count Claylan?
A bit annoying, is she?
She's foolish to even be speaking with that shark Claylan. He has a nose for idiot girls. He will tire of her company within a week and leave her heartbroken. He did the very same thing to me. That man is a swine. Leave me now. I need to arrange to have his wine mixed with the slop water.
My time is quick, so be brief, comrade.
So I said to the Baron, honestly, sir, you must learn to control yourself.
Really? You're so brave.
Stand where you're at, peasant.
How dare you approach a debutante beggar? My father should have you flogged.
Yeah, charming people. This is not what we're really
Bark
interested
your
in.
orders already. I'll do as you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins a week.
Have I ever told you how it is that I came to flee from the Underdark?
No, you actually haven't.
I had worshipped the Spider Queen for an age and a half, longer than you have been alive, but there came a time when my faith in love was no more. So, Connie is an old woman. Perhaps when a child, a baby, was to die, it would not have made love stronger, or more influential, or made her a greater deity. I lost my will that day. One of the lesser priestesses noticed my hesitation, and she took the babe's life herself, eager to usurp my place in love's favor. What happened then? My house had fallen into disfavor with the Dark Queen as a result of my actions, and the word spread throughout the city. My mother scrambled to make sacrifices of wealth and servants to appease love, but the goddess would have none of it. As is custom among the drow, the weak become the prey of the faithful. A lesser house jumped at the opportunity and began a war with ours. Loth was pleased at the house's aggression, and ours had to fight twice as hard to survive, regain Law's favor. My mother wished me to recant, to prostrate myself before the Spider Queen and beg forgiveness. She was desperate that I do so, in fact. But I refused. I was disgusted with my queen, so I cursed my mother and endangered my house. In my naivete, I thought that I would survive after my actions. But you obviously did survive. So what happened? No. Memory of the event fills my heart with bile. I cannot continue. Another time, perhaps.
I'll best be paid well
I am
for
ready to
this.
continue my tale, if you are willing to hear it.
Oh, Viconia. Yeah, get it all out, come on. I'd be interested to hear it.
Let's see. I had told you of my mother, correct? She was desperate to restore Lol's goodwill to the House de Vere, and I was proving cooperative.
Uncooperative.
My mother did the only thing she thought she could do, of course. She commanded that I be offered as a sacrifice to appease the Spider Queen. I was surrounded by male soldiers who attempted to cart me off to the temple. I hated my mother, but I knew that she did the right thing. I knew that my queen would indeed be pleased at one of her daughters being offered to her. I fought grandly, killing many of the males, but it was futile. I was overwhelmed, dragged to the temple, and splayed across the altar in preparation for the priestesses to take my life. I was frightened, terrified, in fact. I would have died, in fact, were it not for my brother, my poor foolish brother Velas.
So your brother saved you. I take it you were close.
Yes, he saved me. I'm sorry. I do not wish to continue discussing Valas. Excuse me.
For the first time I've seen Viconia actually being, I think, properly moved by something. So
I've killed
she's
for less.
probably not just making this up. Yeah, what I wanted to come here for is... I think there's another adventuring party holed up in this place. I'm sort of looking for a little bit of a fight. Naturally, more equipment wouldn't be bad.
Aye, that be sounded right. 'Tis. 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 '
Leave me be.
I'll help however I can.
Yeah, good. She has a decent selection of spells. The spell, mage spell, pre-spell combination is very effective. One provides massive defenses, other exceptional attack spells. So it's a very powerful combination. A good party would probably be the best party you can make here. Aerie is very good, the Paladin is very good. I think there's a lot of good fighter too. So you got your frontline fighters very well covered. Mage cleric combination. I think you can get a fighter cleric, and if you sort of take his personal quest to on the good side, he becomes. I think he has some of the strongest stats in the game because he was fighter cleric to begin with, and he gets some kind of stats boost after his quest is completed, personal quest. So you'd had at least 3 very capable frontline fighters. One of them is a cleric, then a cleric mage. So you would have a very strong combat group there, and you would have already 2 clerics in your group and a mage. And then you could fill up with basically one of the thief mages or something like that, almost anything. So very, very strong grouping there.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
I think much better than what we have, and we don't have a bad group either. Menkar Pebble Crusher. If it isn't the mighty Corgan, as brash as ye please. You've a mighty gal, Blood Axe, to walk in the open with your chin high. Okay, this might be a direct fight. If it isn't me old friend Menkar, Pebble Crusher, I'll walk where I like, ye splendid excuse for a dwarf, and there be nae a thing ye can do about it. Now for the bloody insults heard at me, this be the blackest. You're a traitor's backstabbing liar, Corgan. After a double cross like yours, I be surprised you've nae fled to the hills. What? This is the Corgan you speak of, Menkar? Smeela will bring down righteous blows upon this dwarf for his foulness. Oops. Smelly's getting mad, Papa. Smelly's getting mad. Amon, ye tell your stinking fart-smelling imp to stop calling me Smelly. The name is Smeela of Orc Slicer. If he does say it again, I'll smash him into impish goo. Papa, Smelly be threatening me again. Threatening. Calm yourself, Pookie. As for you, you barbarian knucklehead, threaten my familiar once again, and you'll spend the rest of the evening as a toad. Am I understood? You dare besmirch the honor of Smeela of Orc Slicer Mage. Smeela will crush your... Enough, blast it! Corgan, ye either cough up the gold I be owed, or there'll be blood between us. Decide, and decide quickly. There be nothing to decide, Menkar. I've nae fear of your yellow belly. Come and be cleaved in two if ye've got the courage. So be it. Come, friends, let us discover the meaning of true honor. Okay, I was actually thinking I'd have to pick a fight here, but apparently Corgan has made previous friends. It seems like every adventuring party we're meeting seems to know him and they all want to kill him. Which is nice.
What is my task?
I don't know. What is your task?
What is it now?
We should be able to... Ooh, emotion. That should work fine.
What can I do?
Let's see, what can you do? Holy smite. Slow wouldn't be bad at all.
Who stuns a ghost?
Be quick with it, and later
I
I'll
am
split your
yours to
gut open.
command.
Okay, we need someone to reveal these guys.
On my honor.
This is a lot more exciting than any circus.
I will tolerate only so much.
Okay, this is no
What do you
good.
want, groundling?
Sorceress Ammon. Why isn't he casting? We managed to silence him. Excellent.
Shah guides my hand.
So we're going to basically, we need to change our targets a little bit. We're gonna start spamming hold person here. It should affect all of the creatures in that area.
A dangerous mistake.
A skull breaker.
Victory shall be ours. You know this.
Yeah, attack him.
Bark your orders. Fine.
I don't like the looks of this. You need... I'll do it.
Yeah, take care of the bastard.
My talents are wasted on physical blows.
Hi, friend.
That's it. I'm not dying for your simple stupidity, Menkar. Brennan and Riesling has better things to do than court your arrogant pride.
Yep.
Be quick with
And
it.
then you die.
By my honor, you shall not see another day.
A skull breaker.
A dangerous mistake.
Wasn't much of a fight. Menkar was properly dangerous. Managed to do almost 100 points of damage to us.
Groundling. Have you for less.
Ooh. It's not that great of a loot haul, but it's not exactly totally worthless. Yeah, especially the healing potions are very welcome. Ooh, that's a cloak of non-detection. Oh, there's someone still sleeping here. Smeelov Orc Slicer is sleeping. That's the emotion dictat. He's not exactly sleeping, he's just given up on life. So... Ooh. Mass invisibility. That's a good one. It's basically improved invisibility on a group, that's what makes it good. Improved invisibility has sort of a lingering effect even after the spell gets removed or you do an action. And it makes you impossible to be targeted by a targeted spell, basically. That refers to things like magic missile that requires you to designate a single target to attack.
What do you require? Consider it done.
So it gives quite a lot of additional protection for people, especially against spellcasters.
Yaks, you'd be near the decision I'd make.
It isn't gonna last that long, but four magical arrows. These guys were poor. 200 gold. Well, at least
I'll
that's
do as
something.
you tell, but only if there be a good amount of coins away.
Yeah, nice little encounter here. Not sure what we're going to do next. I think we're going to do the Illithium questline, because gaining access to the improved maze would be fairly useful, no matter where we go next. Because undead and level rating undead are sort of you don't see them everywhere, but you you can expect them to see some type of a version of some of those creatures almost everywhere. So it would be great if we could take whoever we want by basically switching around the maze a little bit. That would Eri could also use it. We'll keep Eri in the group for now, but I think she's basically destined to get into a real tough conflict with our group, so that won't last, and that's fine though. She will, whatever happens, she will not be a permanent